Forrest, there's my phone. As you can see, it has one of those rubber cases on, so when you drop it, it doesn't get damaged. So thank you for your concern about my phone, although I find it quite bizarre that on a video where you're being accused of son of Thor Hammer's mother, Susan Greathouse, stigma buster, etc., that the only comment you could make was, "Oh, you dropped your phone." Well, there you go, Forrest. Phone's looking good. Just thought I'd show off my husband's latest gift to me. This is my new laptop. Nice, huh? That was just because he could afford to buy it for me. I just like it so much, I don't want to take the plastic off it. But, yeah, pretty good, huh? That's what you get if you go to work, guys. If you go to work, you can buy things like this. And if you go to work, you wouldn't worry that you dropped your phone. But you wouldn't have to worry that you dropped your phone if you get one of these nice little orange cases that make it bounce. Okay, Forrest? Now, on to what this video is really about. Forrest, are you aware that when you spam comments, you kind of give an indicator of what embarrasses you or what you don't want people to see? It's a real clue into how you operate. I noticed that the comments you come and spam are always ones that, in your shoes, I would be cringing too. So I can understand you spamming them in one way, in the sense of you don't want anybody to see them, but it's rather foolish to spam them with someone like me, because somebody like me thinks, what is it about this comment that you wish to hide from others? So let's take a little look at some of the comments that you spammed, and we'll try and work out what you were trying to hide. Shall we do that? First one was, depending on the audience though, isn't it? If you want to appear to be a winner to say I'm a redhead, then it's easy. Just say the word cunt and everything after everything. Fail cunt, pedo cunt, etc. If you want to appear winner to people with more than one brain cell, it's best to present facts and show you don't think you're a god who never gets it wrong. So which bit were you embarrassed about in that, Forrest, that made you spam that comment? I personally think it's the pointing out that your audience, your target audience, are very easy to con. I think that's what you were trying to hide. Next comment. They never had any interaction visible and never showed any thumbing down or white knighting activity on her behalf since September the 3rd-ish. We're talking about Straight Jacket Psycho. She was solo taking hell. After that video, Forrest unleashed the full might of his multiple socks and deployed the fagging finger overtime. Was it that one? Was on that? I would say it was the fact that we all knew it was your socks that suddenly come to an aid. Maybe you're drunk when you do these things, Forrest, and when the cold light of day comes, you realise how fucking stupid you've been. For instance, expecting us to believe that all those inactive channels suddenly become active on the same video at the same time with the same views. Now, the other comment that Forrest spammed was, well, there it is. The video I should have compared it with was actually more than a day before yours. And I was right in saying Forrest and Co were not white knighting for you, and that they probably would after this video, which they did. So, Forrest, every time you spam my comments, or any comment on any video of mine, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to read the comments. And I'm going to make sure that those comments do indeed go out there. There was one more comment that was spammed, and it says, statistically, the chances of Forrest and Greg not having seen this video, given that Forrest stalks my every move, and given that I posted the link on the Courtney Trout Pout channel, is slim. It's funny how they suddenly jumped into action. I just want to cut to this video, A Question of Morality by the Ghost of Your Mom. There's a couple of little things I want to point out on here. So I'm just going to pause this video now and get to the piece that I want to talk about. On that video, and I've stupidly put my backlight on my camera, there is a little cycle of bullying, and you've got the victim at the top, and then you've got the bully, which would be Forrest in this instance, Forrest and Greg, because I wholeheartedly believe that Greg is equally as bad as Forrest, except for Greg is not as blatant in his dirty, underhanded deeds. Maybe because he has a business, maybe because he's just not as stupid as Forrest, who knows. And then at B, you've got follower or henchman, may even carry out the acts. And then you've got supporter, takes part in the bullying. Well, at A, you have, as I've said, Forrest and Greg. And then you've got follower or henchman or supporter. Now, Straight Jacket Psycho and I'm a Redhead fall into B and C. They're somewhere in between. They follow these people's activities, they favourite their videos, they thumb them up, they make encouraging comments on those videos, and occasionally they knock a video out and take part. With Straight Jacket Psycho, you see her a lot trying to jump onto my balls, and you see her on Von Helton's. And then you've got D, passive supporter, seems to like the bullying but does not take an active part. Well, in there you would have illogical statements. Well, there's too many of those, but sadly most of them are Forrest socks. Then you've got disengaged onlooker, which I would put Monty, Cancer Man, and people like that into. They will attack these people only if it suits them and what their agenda is. For instance, if they're being attacked, then they will decry the trolling of Susan Greathouse, Brianna Greathouse, Son of Thorhammer, Stigma Buster, etc. But if they are not being attacked, they will become disengaged onlookers. Passive defender, dislikes the bullying but does not show open defence. They might also fall into that category, but that is only when they feel they're being attacked or when it suits their agenda. And then you've got G, defender, dislike the bullying and tries to help the victim. Well, I've often put myself into that category, and Boohoo Effect is 100% in that category. So there you have it, the cycles of bullying. My new computer and my phone is fine, thank you, Forrest. But rather than concern yourself that I dropped my phone, why don't you answer what is in the video? Not say, oh, you dropped your phone. Well, fucking clever you. I actually stated that in the video. I've just dropped my phone, so I don't know why you felt the need to tell me that. Maybe it's your way of sidetracking and projecting onto some other thing. Maybe it's your way of putting your head in the sand and ignoring the actual blood and guts, if you like, of the video. Anyway, didn't go unnoticed, and that's my video.